What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's saying, guys? How y'all living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all doing all right out there, man. Look, 1 million subs. We got something that we've been working on in the background. We appreciate you guys rocking with us for a while. That's a huge accomplishment, man. We appreciate the love and support. But we'll kind of do a little celebration on that a little bit later. Drake, we did the When to Say When Chicago freestyle. Check that out on Instagram. That's available. That got blocked. We don't know why we get blocked sometimes. We just do. If you want to see that video, check out our Instagram. The link for that will be in the description. Let's get to this one. We chose Losses. We chose this one off the Dark Lane Demo Tapes project just because, I mean, we had a few people say that this was a pretty good track from Drake. We know that this is more of an appetizer for the album. We already know that. Yeah. You know, but we wanted to at least do something that just hasn't really been getting that much burn, but it's kind of a sleeper. So, I mean, that's at least what we've been hearing, and we don't know. So let's get into it, man. We always gonna get back to Drake. You already know that.
Yes, sir.
Drake, Losses.
Hey, Instagram. It's a song I've been writing on for a few months. I don't know. I started writing it about family. Just came up now. So anybody feel any way about it? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's Drake's dad there? Yeah, that's dad.
Yeah.
Classic Drake, you can hear it already.
Lost you to the game, I gotta hug that. I was here when you was asking where the love at. Dip your finger in the bag to get your buzz back. I was wishing on a star when I was that. I've been fortunate enough to have it my way. I'm a fortune teller, listen to what I say. Remember when we used to park up in my driveway? I always told it how it was, I never shy away. This life is really something you get lost in. I know niggas that got famous and they bought friends. I had friends that only had half of their heart in. It's hard to accept now and it was hard then. But I treated you like gold, I was all in. Spoiled rotten, they could smell you before you walked in. Burning incense in your new apartment. But you got no sense when it come to... Lost you to the game, I gotta hold that.
Okay. So who's he talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, because he started the song with his dad, right?
Right, and he said it's
so obviously his dad didn't pass away or anything like that, so I don't think it's about him, but obviously he lost, maybe some relationship went astray. Because he's dropping little lines here, man, and I don't know, you know, if this is a family member or if this is a relationship of some sort, like, you know, an intimate relationship, or some sort, you know, but I don't think it would be about that because he started the song with his dad, right? So it kind of sounds like it would be family, right?
I'll just say this, man. As of right now, it's kind of difficult to connect to the song, not knowing exactly
who he's talking about,
or what he's referencing. I'm paying attention to some of the lines in here, which I really appreciate. Spoiled rotten. They could smell you when you walked in. He spoiled someone rotten, right? You know what I mean? He looked
treated you like you was gold. I was all in.
I was all in. Rotten, spoiled you rotten, but if you're rotten, you can smell someone who's rotten, right? But he spoiled someone that just didn't seem to maybe appreciate it. So I'm enjoying some of the lines and the wordplay in here, but it's just tough to fully connect to the song like I've done with other Drake songs because I had an idea of who he was referencing at least. So either way, man, still some nice lyricism in there. The beat is decent. This is classic Drake.
Yeah, it
sounds like straight up.
It does.
You can put this on any damn Drake project. So, all right, let's keep it going.
But I treated you like gold. I was all in. Spoiled rotten, they could smell you before you walked in. Burning incense in your new apartment, but you got no sense when it come to... Lost you to the game. I gotta hold that. How you feeling in your soul since you sold that? I be better off without you and we know that. You ain't looking at a nigga you could hold back. Like I'm trying to show the waves, this is no cap. You sold me up the river, but I rolled back. You put me on a road without a road map. I'm not trying to make no song, these are cold facts.
Yeah, it would be nice to know who he's talking about. It would be nice.
Yeah, you know, it's like...
But I guess the person that he's talking about probably knows who they are, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They know. I don't think it's for us to know. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you know, what we can connect to, I mean, you can connect to being in someone's corner and maybe starting, becoming successful, but realizing as you reflect back on your life, you know, someone that should have been there with you that went a different direction. They weren't really sticking to the program. Maybe deceived you in some way, because when he says, you know, you sold me up the river, but I rolled back. When the term sold someone up a river, meaning it's indicating deception.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That you sold them out for something,
Exactly.
right? So people can connect, I'm sure, to that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, having someone with you who you thought was your day one, and then they, you know, they deceived you in some way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
I rolled back. I persevered through the shit.
persevered through it, yep.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Absolutely. He said, how you feeling in your soul since you sold that? You sold your soul. He said, I'll be better off with you without you, and we know that. Then you said, you ain't looking at a nigga you can hold back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So someone tried to hold him back. Someone tried to
Yep.
stunt his growth, someone that he was close to, sold him up a river, deceived him in some way, stuck a knife in his back. You know, that's what we're getting out of it.
I'm not trying to make no song, these are cold facts. You got some liquor at the house?
Yeah.
Go get a shot. Let's do a shot together.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Hey, being here wasn't in the plans. I do it for the grams, not the gram. I do it for the fam, but still fucking Uncle Sam. I tried to change for you, but that wasn't who I am. Even when being real is out of fashion, niggas keep stealing my style, now we out here matching. I did it by being myself with no dramatic acting. I couldn't sit around and wait, I had to have it happen. Lost you to the game, I gotta face that. Really think I lost you like a ways back. Always saying how a nigga never played fair. I took you up under my wing and you just stayed there. You was supposed to grow some wings, get your own pair. We started this from the bottom, now you alone there. Shit, you treated like it's home there. Depending on me, you was supposed to get your own share.
That was hard.
I
was hard.
Yeah.
I like that.
I
like the insight in that,
Yeah,
right?
man. This whole song though, man, is really him kind of explaining his perseverance through the bullshit to me, you know, through the losses that he's taken, right? I like how he started this. He said, being here wasn't in the plans. He's all, I do it for the grams, not the gram, not the Instagram, you know, but I think that's still maybe even a triple entendre, right? Because I do it for the grams money. I do it for my family because, you know, last name is Grams, you know, so, but he's also inspired because he understands that being in his position is not an easy feat to achieve. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, this wasn't even in the plans. And it's kind of resorting back to that first line when he said that I was wishing on a star when I was that. So it's all kind of like coming together to me. His life throughout all the losses just seems to be, I'm going to persevere through the bullshit.
To me, this song is like, a song version of the old saying, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink type of thing.
Yeah.
That's what it seems to be. Like he's making references about how I took you under my wing and you just stayed there. You were supposed to grow some wings to get your own pair. We started this from the bottom, now you alone there. Shit, you treat it like it's home there. You know what I'm saying?
Like you comfortable.
You got complacent. So let's keep it going.
Shit, you treated like it's home there. Depending on me, you was supposed to get your own share. I still love you to my last days. I never knew that shit would be this fast paced. I never thought I'd see awards in a glass case. I could've ended up in your crib with a masked face. It could've went left on a couple bad days. When I visit my last place, is the only time I'm in last place. See me these days, I never got on a sad face. See me these days, I lost you to the game and I see why. It was always you and I without the TY. This is not one of them stories that got three sides. This is not.
That was hard. That was hard. It was always you and I without the TY, unity.
Unity, yeah.
You and I, TY, that's a Queen Latifah reference as well there. You know what I'm saying?
And this story, this is not one of them stories that have three sides. You know, your side, my side, and the truth.
Right,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
That was hard.
That's hard, dude.
I never thought that I'd see awards in a glass case. I could have ended up in your crib with a masked face. It could have went left on a couple bad days.
Always saying how niggas never play fair. You're complaining. You're always complaining about your shortcomings or why you can't do this. Oh, well, I can't do this because of that. Or this happened, you know, I would have been able to do this, could have, would have, should have, because of the way the cards were dealt to you. And he's saying, dude, I could have did that too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like your cards was a whole lot better than mine. I just kept pushing through. You know what I mean?
Go. Well said, brother.
You know?
Let's get back to it.
When I visit my last place is the only time I'm in last place. See me these days, I never got on a sad face. See me these days, I lost you to the game and I see why. It was always you and I without the TY. This is not one of them stories that got 3 sides. This is not one of them stories you can rewind. Like I'm trying to show the waves, this is no cap. You drove a nigga crazy, but I drove back. You wrote me off and then you never wrote back. I'm not trying to make no song, these are cold facts.
But I still like the subtle stuff.
It's just sweet.
Yes, sir. Hold on.
Oh, that's the song. Yeah. That sounds like an old ass black man singing that.
But at a family reunion, though. That's your uncle at the family reunion, man. Singing his favorite oldies and shit.
That's like the drunk dude at the family reunion that like say some shit like you're not supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? You know that ain't your real daddy. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn. So I just love how he's giving you, you know, some depth and, like I said, in what he's talking about, and maybe giving you a peek inside of the trials and tribulations that he's had to go through in his life. As it pertains to losses and seeing other people squander opportunities, but he still gives you little lines of slickness to show you that, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm still that dude.
It's just the age-old thing, man. You know, on your route to the top, man, everybody can't come.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nipsey had a line like that, right? He literally in one of his songs, I forgot what song it was. He's like, you know, we on our way to the top. Everybody can't go. Everybody's not going to be able to handle, you know, that journey. You know what I mean? And people are going to fall off for various reasons. And I think that's kind of what he took you through. You know, the song's called Losses. He lost his personal losses, people that are no longer involved in his life that he truly cared about. Because he specifically said, I still love you to my last days. I'm going to love you from afar. You know what I'm saying? But there's been some character revelations that have shown me, man, that you just can't be.
Yeah.
We can't be connected like that anymore. One line I did hate, though, was when he said, you know, like I'm trying to show the waves. This is no cap.
Sporting waves.
Yeah, I
Remember
get
you
it.
said, yeah. You know.
But no cap. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know.
bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
I hated that. I hated that. But he said it's also like these are cold facts. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, at least from his perspective. But even though he said the 3 sides wasn't like, you know, ain't no 3 sides of this one. I'd like to know who he's talking about, man. Let's get them on Vlad TV and hear their perspective. I've kind of heard this before from Drake, this whole vibe and style. So this isn't really anything new. But I feel like if you like Drake, you should at least appreciate this song, man.
Yeah.
This is like the epitome, I feel like, of what he does. You know what I mean? So salute to everybody that requested that one. That's the end of the video. We appreciate you guys, man, for supporting us, man, all the way to 1 million.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody that was a part of the Logic Thon. If people in the comments are from that Logic Thon era,
that
Michael
was-
Trapson. Remember Michael Trapson?
That was the early days, man. That was the early days. You know, that was just we were just freestyling. I mean, we
Freestyling,
did
like-
motherfuckers getting mauled at the zoo and shit. We did all
Yeah.
kinds of. I don't even know if that's still up. But you probably took that shit down.
Yeah, we get rid of that.
Yeah. But the moral of the story is, man, we've come a long way.
Come a long way,
Yeah.
man. And then trust and believe, man, that there's more to come. Big things that we've been working on, guys. So
Yeah, man.
thank you for hanging in there. Lost in Vegas.
We out.
We out.